Here are a series of practical exercises that you can use in classes or rehearsals to explore Brecht's alienation effect. They'll work perfectly if you're working on one of his plays, or equally as interesting if you're working on a duologue from a non-Brecht text, or even a scene from a devised piece. The added challenge of making a non-Brecht text more Brechtian will aid understanding and really flex those Brechtian muscles. Really looking. Stand the group in a wide open circle and then get them to face outwards so they can't see each other. The facilitator then asks individuals in the group to describe another member of the group. What are they wearing? What colour are their shoes? Their eyes? What jewellery do they have on? What marks or tears on their clothing do they have? This exercise raises awareness of not just glancing at things, but the necessity to really study, take in and absorb every bit of visual information. You can then translate this idea into a dramatic moment on stage and explore how you can get the audience to study a moment with a similar level of precision. Can you play a game like this with the audience to heighten their awareness of what's happening on stage? Tell us what happened. Have two actors play a short scene, perhaps 2 pages of a duologue. Ask the rest of the group to watch and take in as much of what happens as possible. Then ask one member of the group to stand in the space and retell the group what happened. They speak in the past tense and are encouraged to demonstrate physically or vocally what the characters did in the scene. Ask the rest of the group to ask questions on what happened, so they're asking for things to be clarified and demonstrated more clearly. This introduces performers to the necessary skill set when describing narrative events, as well as how a narrator might show what the character did vocally or physically. Quote me. Play a duologue between 2 characters, and after each line the actor says, "said the man," or "said the soldier," or "said the teacher," or whoever their character is. This is a really simple exercise to remind the actors that they are telling a story and that they need to show the character, and that's more important than feeling what it's like for them. Present this to the group and ask what effect it has on the scene. What important things do the audience take away from a scene that's presented in this way? Commentators. Have 2 actors play a duologue and have 2 other actors sat at a table at the side of the space. These 2 will be the commentators. They have to commentate on the scene whilst the scene is taking place and will speak over the top of it. Prop microphones, or even better, real microphones through a sound system would be perfect here. The commentators need to aim to narrate the action with clarity and precision, but also have fun too. An argumentative scene such as Antigone versus Creon or Medea versus Jason would be great for this game. Any Match of the Day or Sky Sports fans can even impersonate their favourite pundits. I beg your pardon. 2 actors play a scene. When a character says a line that's linked to a social or political issue, the other character says, "I beg your pardon," and that line is repeated. This is a really useful exercise to heighten the awareness and give focus to these sorts of lines in the text. If it's still not clear, then the instruction, "I beg your pardon," can be asked more than once. For example, how much for this painting? I will pay £1 million. I beg your pardon? I will pay £1 million. By playing the scene like this, all the socially or politically charged statements are distinctly highlighted. Scenes involving money will work really well here, buying and selling something, or bargaining and making an offer on something. Out front delivery. Play a duologue or a section of a scene, and anytime a character has a line that's linked to a social or political issue, they need to turn out front and say the line clearly and definitely to the audience before turning back and resuming with the scene. For example, in Mother Courage and Her Children by Brecht, the sergeant in scene 1 says, "Peace? That's just a mess. Takes a war to restore order." This consistent breaking of the fourth wall is a really effective way of challenging the audience so that they have an attitude towards the characters on stage. You can then discuss with the audience what they took away from the scene when it was played like this. And there we go, 6 exercises to help explore Brecht's alienation effect. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a like. Do check out these other videos and subscribe. And if you want to support what I do on the channel, you can click on the link in the video description. All the best.